Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I can't talk, but anyway, let's start over. 1, 2, 3, and I'm leaving this in for the hell of it anyway. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm thrilled to have you here, and you can tell today is package day today. Yeah, okay. And I got this one from Thumper, and I'm excited to see it because this thing is heavy, and that's an awesome knife, guys. I love this thing. All right, so take it out of there. This thing is heavy. This thing is plumb full of stuff. So let's see what Thumper's stuck in here. Oh, geez. All right, so I have got a cable lock to pick. Doesn't look like it's going to be too bad to pick with that keyway. So I actually haven't picked a cable lock. And I've got this guy right here, Project Child Safe. So a child safety lock for something. And there's the keyway right there with a made in Taiwan on it. There, camera likes to focus. All right, cool stuff. I got a big master lock here, combination lock. I don't think I've had this particular model here. It's bigger than one of the other ones I have. I'm not sure if I could stick a shim up in it to decode it or to the side. I'll have to figure that out. But that is a Master Lock 2147. So yeah, have to figure out how to decode that. That'll be fun. I've got some looks like a little bag of custom pins. Ooh, those are some wicked looking pins. Let's zoom in on these. Yeah. That pin second from the right, that thing is a dastardly looking sucker. I like that one. But they're all really nice, so that's some pretty good pin work. Yeah, rock on, man. I'll stick that in a challenge lock. I'll have to send, you know what? I might have to put that in a challenge lock and send it back out to you to see if you can pick your own pins, buddy. That's pretty cool. Anywho, let's see here. We've got a bag of locks here. Let's tilt this camera down so I can keep things in frame better. Okay, this one has a red tag on it. It's called Wobble, and it's made by Thumper. It's got his name scratched into it. Y1 keyway, but it is a very, very worn Y1 keyway, so I don't think I'll have a problem getting a pickup in there. So awesome. Glad to see some challenge locks come from Thumper. Got another Thumper lock here. Over the hill and far away. Over the hill and far away. Somebody's been listening to some Nightwish, I think. And this is a quick set. So awesome locks. This is a, well, I want to say it's a master lock. It's a master lock type key, but it's so rubbed off I can't tell. But yeah, should be able to get into that not too badly. The shackle's loose, so it should work. Any padlock is a good padlock. At least when it comes to picking, I just like picking padlocks. This one is a 50 millimeters, got an M1 key in it. It's got some grease on it. It's got a US patent, US UK patent number on it down there. It's hard to read. It says 50 millimeter. Okay, so I don't know if this was actually made in the US or not. It does work though. And like a lot of these old padlocks that have been found in the wild or have lived a rough life, generally makes them tougher to pick. You get that dirt and grime inside of them, and that's a whole other challenge in its own. This little guy is a little warded lock. I'll have to see if I could fit my little warded lock pick down in there and pick him open. But made in China right there on top. But a little green gold inset there. I don't think that's going to be too hard to bypass. Cool little lock though. And everybody's favorite lock is a master lock. Well, unless it's a awarded master lock, then they're not as common. But I've got several of these awarded master locks, and actually, let's see if my little cheat key will open it. It's a master lock key. This just happened to be sitting right there on my desk. If this one will fit in there. Now, this one looks like it's a slightly different key pattern. So I don't think that is going to fit. Yeah, it's just, yeah, you can see it's not lining up there. Just slightly different cutout pattern than my little master key here. But you know what, just for the heck of it, I do have a bypass tool that I made. Buried somewhere in here. Let's see if I could stick that in there. I know I've had a little bit of trouble trying to bypass these masters before, but because I have to hit those levers just right. I'm on the actuator. I could feel it moving. But this may not be wide enough to catch both sides. Yeah, I could feel the actuator moving right there. The shackle came up just a little bit. Yeah, that's what this tool is. It's just not wide enough to hit that. I wonder if I can hit that little Chinese lock with it. I could find the extra. There it is. There we go. It popped that one. That's just guys, that's actually just a little piece of metal that I cut down and shaved down. So you can do that with a Dremel all day long. But there's that little guy. So was able to bypass him. And so it does work with the key, I think. Well, maybe it works better with the pick than it did with the key. Maybe. Yeah, funky. Okay. Anywho, cool stuff, Thumper. So, yeah, bypass that little guy, but I still think I ought to try to pick a lock. So let's put 10 minutes on the clock and let's try to pick wobble here. So let me slide some stuff out of the way. Okay. Focus, camera. Do your job. You've got one job and you don't focus on it. Ah, bad joke. All right, so this one, I'll start out with a pretty thick pick, and I'm just going to ride on that warding there. That's pretty wore out up top, so I think I want to use a 50 thou pry bar. Yeah, 50 thou fits in there good. There's click from 2, click from 3, click from 4, and that was probably an overset on 4. So let's try that again real quick. And I want to use a slightly taller pick. I got one I'm looking for in particular, and I'm reaching over and not seeing it. There it is. Okay, that was 2. Little counter rotation, and 3. Little counter rotation. Let's skip that one. Let's go back to it. Look, counter rotation. Here we go. Okay, that was a pin backer in the back. Got a little bit of a runny nose, so sorry about the sniffling. Gotta hate, feels like winter's already here. Okay, so let's flip this around and try to go in the other direction. See if I can get anything to feel different. Pin 3. There, that was a good click out of 5. Okay, let's give it a little bit more attention. There's pin 2. Pin 3. Pin 4. And I dropped my tension wrench. There's pin 5. Let's come back to the front. Nothing on 1, 2. Not feeling a whole lot. I mean, I have the very minor false set. But these out of the box picks, if you guys haven't tried it, I tell you what, they're the tougher picks. Okay, that was a good click. And Ruby's trying to talk to us. That was pin 1. Okay, I want to grab a little bit shorter pick now. What do I have? This ought to work. And the front of that core face is soft. I just peeled that away a little bit with my tension wrench. Okay, that was 2 and then 1. That was 3. That was 4. Okay, let's skip 3 for now. 4 is bound. Oh, there we go. Might have some overset traps in there, but I did get it. Kind of, when I said, there we go, that kind of surprised me a little bit. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's in this bad boy. All right, let's go ahead and, let's just use this tray today. Okay, I need a Phillips screwdriver. Hopefully this one fits. This one sometimes likes to strip out screws. Okay, I had a shim laying up here before I shuffled everything away, but I'll just grab one that I had out in another tray. This is one of those shims that comes out of one of those little loss prevention gizmos, but it does the trick. Alrighty, so yeah, those two I didn't even have to pick. So good thing I slid past them. I was oversetting them on my first couple of passes there. Alright. So let's go ahead and dump these out. Got a standard in 1, 2's a standard, 3's a standard, 4 and 5 all standards. Let's go ahead and get these flipped around. And let's go ahead and zoom down so I'm actually in frame. Yeah, videos have been a little bit slower lately, guys. I did record a whole bunch of videos back in the earlier part of the month, but I'm just releasing them slowly. I've been working on the naughty bucket, and I tell you, it has not been friendly. Okay, got a standard. Don't tell me this has all got standards in it. A nice long spring. Another standard. Another standard. Another standard. Okay. That's catching me by surprise. I guess when you do have overset traps, standard pins are tougher. And standard. So all standard pins, no work done up top, no work done to the plug either. But there we go, there's all standard pins in this lock by Thumper called Wobble. And let's take a look at this key. All very deep cuts in this. Oh yeah, look how deep those cuts are in that key. So that explains why these two were 0 lifts. They're just maximum depth pins. So let's go ahead and slide those in there. You see how close they are to the top. But yeah, they're right there. I mean, they don't even really budge when the key's in. So that's, I was oversetting these two because they are both 0 lift pins. And then when I decided to skip them and go straight to the back, I was able to get it by picking pin 5. Fun lock there, Thumper. Nice little traps. Thanks for the package, man. I really appreciate it. It's giving me some stuff to pick on here. And maybe I can spend a little bit of time picking the stuff that's not in the naughty bucket. I've been trying to evict some stuff because it's been getting pretty full. So, that being said, thank you very much, Thumper. Everyone else, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, if you see a lock out there in the wild and you don't have the keys for it, don't stick a pick in it.